Welcome to the Soul Happy Success series. It's your host and your coach, Rebecca. What is up? Today we're talking about this statistic, and it is only 1 in 5 women, actually less than that, 23% of women are confident in their appearance. So today we're talking about what would happen if you just wore the damn shorts, because I'm a woman in this world who is not the 1 in 5. I'm definitely one of the other 4. And I grew up in Scotland, for context. So we cover our whole bodies all the time. It's cold, it's windy. You never know if it's just going to open up and torrential rain on you. Even in the summer, you get light rain, then you get fog and mist. It's not exactly my dream of a climate. It may be yours, but I grew up covering my whole body each and every day in multiple layers. So currently I'm living in Texas, which is 103-degree heat. If you're in America, it's 40 degrees if you're Europe. And I am literally wearing as little as humanly possible. Like, I'm inside with AC on and I'm hot. So shorts are now a part of my wardrobe that were never there before. And maybe you can relate. Maybe you're one of the 4 too, just like me, and you hold shame or embarrassment or even hatred. I know it's a strong word, and that's why I'm using it, for parts of your body. And that is 100% me with my legs. And it has been since I was little. And while you can go into the exact roots of why this is an issue for you, and I have done that, what I'm realizing that knowledge is not always power. Knowing why doesn't always give you the catalyst to change it. And we can really easily obsess over, he said that and she said this, and this filtered into my worldview and it impacted on my beliefs, and it comes from my childhood, because most of our shit that we're going through does come from our childhood, right? But if you know that and it hasn't changed you, then you have work to do now, because what has been said and what has happened and what's been done cannot be undone. The past is effectively in the past. And while you can change how you view the past and you can allow it to empower you, what happens now if you're not in that boat? And especially when it comes to body image, because along with the statistic, body image is the number 1 shame trigger for women across the board. So, with that in mind, it means that it's not just the skinniest person in the world or the most overweight person in the world that deals with this. It is everyone in the middle. And in comparison, some of you would be well within your rights to say, like, who does this like size 10 Rebecca think she is, talking about body shame? But unfortunately, we're all in this together. It doesn't matter to what size you are. Yes, there are more health implications that come with either end of the scale, but every woman, or at least 4 in 5 women, are affected by this. So perspective is also not always useful, because you can have gratitude that, if you are concerned about being overweight, you can have gratitude that you're a size 10 and not a size 20. Or it can happen the opposite way. You might be sitting there and think, I just can't put on weight. I would do anything to be a size 10 instead of a size 2. So perspective isn't always going to help us, and neither is the understanding of why we are the way that we are. We can talk about all of society and how it breeds this within us, and it still does to this day. Or we can look at it a different way, because I'm talking about, how do you feel about yourself, and how do you think about yourself when you're in a room by yourself, or when you're embarrassed to catch yourself in the mirror naked after the shower, or when you complain that you have no clothes, but actually you have a ton of clothes, a whole wardrobe of clothes. You just don't have anything you feel comfortable or confident wearing. When you've changed outfits 100 times to be late for whatever event you were going for, or coffee with a friend, purely because you were feeling uncomfortable in what you were wearing, and now you feel really guilty and quite remorseful because you were late. Like, whoever said anything in the past, whatever society has thrown at you, whomever your family or your so-called friends deemed you to be in terms of size or the way that you look, if they aren't in the room with you, you're doing this to yourself. And I don't say that in a way to drag you down. I say that in a way to empower you, because now you know that it's your responsibility. And if it's your responsibility, you get to change the narrative, you get to change the story. And effectively, if this is something that really, really hits you hard, then you get the opportunity to change your life. No one else can do that for you, and no one else gets the greatness that comes through this shift. No one else can stop you doing it either. So it's time to take action. It is time to find the confidence. It is time to find the courage. It is time to wear the damn shorts. And it doesn't matter how many people tell you that you are perfect how you are, or that you are beautiful, or that size doesn't matter in the first place. If you don't love you, nothing else matters. It doesn't matter, even if they're saying really great, beautiful things. That's why not every model is the happiest person in the world that you've ever met, right? It is time to take your power back and to put in the reps. And I'm not talking gym, right? I'm talking about doing the things that scare you and doing it for you, because no one else can do it for you. And how do you do that? You take action against the things that scare you. Like if you're too scared to wear shorts, now I do not have a choice. It is hot. I will be in shorts at every given opportunity. But there are events that we've gone to where I've wore like long jumpsuits because I am not comfortable to wear shorts in those environments yet. But if I didn't wear shorts every single day, if I didn't face myself in the mirror every single day, if I didn't start telling myself, like, this is one tip you can take for free, is every time that you look in a mirror, point out just one thing that you like about yourself. One thing that you like about your appearance, even if it is, hey, my eyebrows are on point today, or I love my eyeballs, they are wonderful, or hey, like my waist looks good in this, or whatever it may be. Whatever it may be, pick one thing that you're like, yes, I love this, and move on. Until you start to make these small changes, you won't have the huge shifts that you're looking for. There's no one out there that's going to do a healing on you that is going to make you love your body for the rest of your life. It is what you do when you're in your room by yourself, when nobody's watching, and what you think in those moments, and having the ability to change that. That is what will change your life. So I hope this was useful for you. And if it was, I would love for you to share it with a friend. If someone's name has been rolling around your head and you're like, I've just spoken to them about this, we talk about this all the time, then please share this with them. And as a side note, before we finish today, if you are looking for that consistent confidence, whether it is body confidence, whether it's just how you live your life, we are so deprived of confidence now. No one speaks out. And I've noticed in the past few weeks when I've actually been saying, like, hey, this is what I don't love about myself, and being honest that I feel like I come from a place of privilege if I speak about weight, because I know that I'm not the smallest and I'm not the biggest. So who am I to have a place in the conversation? But actually, we all have a place in the conversation. And through opening up to that, I have had so many more impactful conversations, and I feel so empowered and so damn proud of myself. And I just want to share that with as many people as possible. So I am launching a Crank Up Your Confidence challenge. I will put the link in the show notes. It starts on September 2nd. It's a 3-day challenge. You're in with a chance to win 4 weeks of free coaching alongside a whole other bunch of bonuses, 3 days of full training to ignite that confidence within you, to find it if it's been buried. Because I'm pretty sure that when we were all born, we were happy to scream and shout and tell people, hey, I love this song, and dance to it in front of our whole families. So if you want to get back to that, or if you want to find the next level of that, then please check out the link. It is in the notes. And with that, I believe in you. You've got this. And until next week, just keep taking those small actions. Those are what will change your life.